Yet.
A long ways to go.
Well, just think, he was probably at your stage at one time. He wasn't born like that.
As a fourth grader?
Well.
Well, he did make varsity basketball team his either 9th or 10th grade year. He didn't make varsity his 9th or 10th grade year.
Jordan didn't?
What do you ask him?
Good stuff. You can put that on. And hi, Dad. And let's see. Hi, Reds. 7-4 division season and having to go the extra game against Crookston to get into this championship. Vince Sanders, number 13 at a guard spot, a 5'9" sophomore out of Walker. And Jeff Rose is the other guard. Jeff, number 33, a 6'3" sophomore from Russell Tyler Ruthton. At a forward spot is Jeff Voigt. Voigt, the 6'4.5" sophomore, number 23 out of Cold Spring Ricori. And the other forward is 6'5.5" sophomore Elton Bird, number 41. Elton out of Florida, Interlochen, Florida. And the center is Rusty Koken, 6'5.5" sophomore from Fridley Totino Grace. The point guard for the Normandale Lions under Ron Levency is 6-foot freshman, number 4, Mike Thomas, averaging 14 points and 6.5 assists. Teams have played twice this year. The Spartans won at Fergus Falls Community College, 92-83, and the Lions won here by a score of 91-82. And we are set to play basketball, and Elton Bird tips it high. Brose knocks it forward. Ray Winter picks it up, and Winter lays it in, and the Normandale Lions have the first two of the game. Vince Sanders will bring it up against Sean Evans as he kicks it to the corner. Voigt to Koken, lobs it into Bird, and Bird is fouled by Othello Davis and will go to the line to shoot two. A nice feed inside from Koken. Bird took it up and drew the foul. So Elton will go to the line to shoot two. Othello Davis with his first personal foul and the first team foul against the Lions. Oh, they say it was not in the act of shooting before he took the shot, so no free throws. To the corner, Voigt, the fadeaway along the baseline, in and out, tipped through and recovered by Othello Davis, and Normandale will break out of the backcourt. Ahead on the wing to Evans, down in the corner to Thomas, takes a dribble, gives back to Evans against Walker, against Sanders of Walker. Left side, now Thomas has it at the point, feeds it back on the near side to Robertson. Driving in, the shot on the way by Evans, off the glass, tipped up and good on the rebound by Ray Winter. So Winter has the first 4 points of the game, and it's 4-0 Normandale as Sanders brings it into the front court. Dishes off to Brose, lobs it in toward Bird. Bird hits the side of the glass, and the Spartans turn it over. Back come the Lions, up the near side. Othello Davis kicked away by Brose, and Normandale will get a fresh 45 and will throw it in from the near side of the floor. 19:04 to go, opening half, 4-0. Lions have the first 4 points of the game. Ray Winter has scored them all. Brett Robertson will throw the ball in. He goes down to Davis at the baseline, back out to Mike Thomas, swings it over on the far side to Evans. Into the corner, Robertson for three, and he nicks it. Brett Robertson, 45.5% success from three-point range. And the Spartans throw it away on the inbounds. And now the three from the corner by Evans. That's off and tipped away. We've got Voigt and Brose on the far side battling for the rebound between themselves. And it goes out of bounds underneath. So the ball belongs to the Normandale Lions. Spartans have already turned the ball over 3 times with 18:45 to go in the half, and they're down 7-0 to the free throw line. The jump shot on the way, and good by Brett Robertson. And a timeout taken by the Spartans, who find themselves exactly where they did not want to be, and that is down big early to Normandale on the Lions' home. Rusty Koken was fouled out front by Brett Robertson as he tried to set the offense at the point, and the Spartans will throw it in from across the way. Now Koken has it on the wing, takes a dribble, looking for help. Sanders takes the pass up high. Vince will dribble back toward the timeline, now cuts left side, bounce pass into Voigt. Back to the top to Koken. Koken on Robertson, driving in, baseline jump shot, good. And Rusty Koken stops the Lions' string of 9 straight points with a baseline jumper. Rusty's averaging 10.5 a game for the Spartan men. Ray Winter outside with a basketball, gives it to Robertson. Now swings it across on the left side to Sean Evans. Evans lobs it over to Thomas, 3-point range. Koken covers him. Now Evans cuts into the lane. He'll put the shot up off the front of the rim, and it comes to Bird. Elton Bird on the far side of the floor. Bird all the way, spinning near the free throw line, stops. Looks back out to Sanders, who gives to Voigt to the corner. Now Voigt to Koken in the lane. Rusty goes straight up to the hoop, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Ray Winter gets his first, 3rd team foul against the Normandale Lions, and this time it is a shooting foul, and Rusty Koken will shoot 2. Rusty with the only 2 points so far for the Spartans as they trail here 9-2. Koken's shot will drop. So Rusty's got all 3 Spartan points, 9-3. Normandale with the lead. Northland won the other semifinal, beating Wilmer 81-80 tonight. Earlier today, Rochester knocked off Rainy River 105-90. And Mankato Bethany won over Mesabi 75-67. The ball goes out of bounds off the missed free throw, and it was touched by Othello Davis. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. 9-3. Normandale by 6 as Voigt takes the pass, then gives to Brose, gets it inside to Bird. Bird will turn, shoot, and hit. Elton Bird has his first 2, and the Spartans, after giving up 9 in a row, have scored 5 straight. 17.5 to go in the opening half of basketball at the Normandale Gymnasium. Mike Thomas to the corner to Othello Davis. Brings it back to Evans, now to the point. Brett Robertson will shoot the 3. Hard off the heel, gets his own rebound, takes it back up in traffic. It's tipped loose inside. Winter misses. The follow-up is good by Othello Davis. One area where Normandale is very, very tough to beat. That's on the boards. Koken cutting in, free throw line, squares, shoots short off the rim. Othello Davis gets the rebound. 11-5 Normandale. Evans baseline, driving, shooting, got it. Sean Evans with 2. It's 13-5, and now Koken gives it off to Sanders. Back to Rusty Koken. Takes a dribble, then ahead to Sanders. Works the dribble near the free throw line, and now back out near midcourt as he escaped a little pressure. Sanders works it left side to Brose. Lobs it in for Bird, and we're going to have a foul called on Normandale. As moving in underneath was Robertson. He's got 2 now. Team foul number 4 against the Lions. The Spartans are so far without a foul. And we're going to look at Jeff Blumster. 6'8" freshman. Number 52. Spartans will throw it in with Brose, lobbing it to Voigt. Looks back to Sanders. 16.5 to play in the opening half. Now Voigt has it. Takes a dribble near the baseline, feeds it through to Brose. Inside to Koken. Back out to Brose, 3-point range. He'll shoot it from there. That's off the rim. Brose follows, gets his own rebound, and will set it to Sanders at the point. In Normandale's 2-3 zone, Brose inside to Bird, stripped away, and a foul is called inside against Ray Winter, who's got his second now, and that is team foul number 5 against Normandale. Spartans again to throw it in from underneath, and now a substitution. Darrell Fletcher will come into the lineup. Fletcher, 6'7" sophomore, in for Winter. So now both Winter and Robertson are out with 2 fouls, and between them they have scored 9 points already in this game, and we are less than 4 minutes into the game. Othello Davis tipped the inbounds, but Voigt recovered it, got it to Sanders, gives it back to Voigt, 18-footer, good. Jeff Voigt gets it down, his first 2 of the ball game. It's 13-7 with 16 to play in the half. Right corner, Thomas brings it back out to Othello Davis, swings it inside to Fletcher, hooks it up on long, the baseline, no good. Picked up on the far side, shot won't fall for Bloomster, and the rebound goes to Bird, who takes it out 4-on-2. Bird to the free throw line, takes the shot, no good. It's tipped back through. Thomas and Bird battle. Bird gets it into the lane again, drops it off, and it's intercepted by Sean Evans. Spartans turn it over for the 4th time, all the way the other way. Othello Davis for 2. He's got 4. 15.5 to go in the opening half, 15-7. Normandale by 8. Their biggest lead has been 9. Here's Sanders over the line with it against Evans. Sanders stops, bounce pass Voigt, kicks it in for Bird. Bird baseline, goes reverse on the way up and got it off the glass. And Elton Bird will pick up his 4th point, and the Spartans are back to within 6. Evans on the wing, brings it back to the top to Bloomster. He's guarded by Voigt, comes right side Thomas. He'll launch the 3, got it. Mike Thomas, his first 3. 18-9, back to that 9-point lead with under 15 minutes to play in the opening half. Here's Koken, left side, gives it off to Bird. Baseline fadeaway, Elton Bird won't get it down. The rebound free in the lane and recovered there by Evans. Evans ahead on the wing to Thomas. Thomas goes down against Brose, puts it up off the glass, won't fall. Tipped by Fletcher, and Fletcher hits the rebound and puts it in. Spartans wanted the over and back call, but did not get it on that play as Fletcher used his muscle on the hoop, and now the ball stolen away in the backcourt. Spartans turn it over for the 5th time. Evans will shoot the jumper. It's good. And Normandale now 22-9, up by 13. Throws up the far side into Bird. Bird baseline, reversing it, and it won't fall, but we've got a foul called inside, and that will be team foul number 6 against the Normandale Lions. Spartans have yet to get a foul in this half, so it will be to the free throw line on the next foul with the 1-and-1. Fletcher gets his first, so the Spartans may be able to make up some points at the line here in this first half. Byron Nagin is in. Jeff Brose will come out. Nagin really sparked the Spartans last night as he nailed 3 three-pointers in the opening half. Sean Evans limped off and is going to go to the training room to have the trainers examine an ankle, it looked like. So Evans is replaced by Jay Gibson, a 5'10 freshman. Voigt into Bird, side of the lane, puts it up, got it down, and goes to the line. So there's the 7th foul already, too. Foul will go on Jeff Bloomster, his first. Elton Bird gets his 6th point and goes to the line looking for number 7, 22-11. Elton is a 6'5.5" sophomore out of Interlaken, Florida. 31 points, 14 rebounds a game on the year. Free throw by Bird off the rim, doesn't get it down. The rebound loose and out of bounds. It goes off Voigt and will belong to the Normandale Lions. Lady Spartans are playing. We'll get an update on that score for you at our next break. Mike Thomas takes it into the front court against Vince Sanders. Thomas back to the free throw line to Othello Davis. Passes it off. 3-pointer Bloomster. Can't hit it. Sanders gets the rebound off the front of the rim. And Vince Sanders kicks it ahead to Elton Bird. Bird into the lane. Nice dish off to Keith Koenig, and Koenig puts it through. Keith has his first 2 points. Give Elton the assist, and it's 22-13. And now we're going to have a charge called. Darrell Fletcher, Bird head position at the baseline, and Fletcher bowled him over, and that's his 2nd foul. No shots, though, on the charging call, although the bonus will be on for every foul other than that type. Spartans have yet to commit a foul, and Normandale has already committed 8. Ball thrown on the far side, tipped away by the Lions, and the Spartans will throw it in with Byron Nagin doing the inbounding of the ball. 22-13, Normandale with the lead. Normandale has led by as many as 13. Spartans have not led in the game. They cut the lead to 4 at one time, but are now down by 9. Sanders, right side, looking for help. Nagin comes around to take the pass from him. Nagin is being guarded by Jay Gibson. Now Byron will shoot the 3. That's in and out. Rebound, Koenig up the lane. Can't get it to fall, and it's tipped back through, and here comes Thomas leading the 3-on-2. Ahead, left side of the lane, pass through the lane, tipped away by Voigt, and out of bounds. And Normandale will throw it in on the offensive end. Jeff Bloomster from the side. 13 minutes remaining in the first half. 22-13, Normandale. Othello Davis gives it off to Mike Thomas. Thomas goes to Davis in the right-hand corner against Voigt. He'll shoot the 3, and Davis got it. 7 points for Othello Davis. 25-13, a dozen points separating. Here's Voigt, left side with a jump shot, and Jeff hits it. Voigt has really come on in recent games, shooting the ball much better than he did earlier this year. And it's 25-15 as the lead is cut back down to 10 with 12:40 on the clock, first half. Davis dishing off. Bloomster fadeaway. Yes. Jeff Bloomster has 2. 7 different players in the book now for Normandale. Sanders, some double team pressure, gets it off to Bird down low. We got a charge on Bird. Elton gets his first personal. Team foul number 1 on the Spartan men, and with 12:29 to go in the first half, Normandale up by 12. We'll have the basketball. Sanders comes out, Brose is in. And now Othello Davis will get a rest. Brett Robertson is back in. Brett Robertson, Ray Winter, and Darrell Fletcher all have 2 fouls for the Lions. Mike Thomas into the front court. Passes it off on the left wing to Brett Robertson. He's guarded by Voigt. Robertson can shoot the threes. They've got a few players out there who are very capable of getting that ball down from three-point range. 3 of them over 40%, in fact. Robertson, Thomas, and Davis. Thomas has the basketball now, working against Byron Nagan. Normandale slowing it down in their offensive end. Pass up high to Blumster. Into the lane. Turnaround Fletcher. Short of everything. Goes out of bounds. Spartans will get it. Exactly 12 minutes remaining in the opening half, and exactly 12 points separating these two teams. 27-15 Normandale as Brose brings it up the far side. Brose passing it off to Byron Nagan. Gets it into Bird down low. Bird will take it along the baseline and hit the shot off the glass. And Elton now has 8 points. Here's Blomster. His pass knocked away. Brose had it and lost it, but got it back. Just the second Normandale turnover. Nagan out front will set it up. Koenig is posting high at the free throw line. Byron with a free throw line jumper swishes it through, and Byron Nagan, the freshman guard from Akeley, has his first 2 points. He had 16 last night, 12 of them on three-pointers. 27-19. Spartans cut it to 8 through the lane. The shot is open for Blumster, and he hits it. Blumster's got 4. 29-19, 11-10 to go in the half. Nagan back the other way for the Spartans, guarded by Mike Thomas. Now to the corner to Brose, drops it inside to Bird, turns into the lane, fadeaway shot off the heel, rebounded by Fletcher. Ahead to Thomas, moves it up the floor to Gibson, left side of the lane. Gibson lost it, Bird picks it up. Bird will walk it up now and will leave it for Byron Nagan. Under 11 minutes to play in the half. Nagan right side off to Brose. Brose looks back to Koenig, comes near side to Voigt, takes it up the lane, lays it off the glass and down, and Voigt has 6 points, and the Spartans are back within 8 at 29-21. Thomas moves it ahead to Robertson, down to the baseline, bounce pass inside, turnaround Blomster, off the rim, Koenig gets the board. Keith had 8 rebounds in the opening round win over Rochester, 92-77 last night here at Normandale. Nagan into Bird, he'll take it up and hit it. Elton's got 10, Spartans taking it right to Bird inside, and it's 29-23. Normandale's lead cut down to 6. Mike Thomas will set it up. Thomas against Nagan. Right side pass on the wing, taken by Blomster, goes down into the corner. 10 minutes to play in the half. Out front to Mike Thomas. Far side of the floor, this is Robertson. At the free throw line, Robertson drives, shoots, no good. Bird the rebound, outlet to Voigt. Voigt driving in, pulls up, banks it off, no good. And inside, the rebound picked up by Jay Gibson. Gibson gives it off to Mike Thomas. Here's Fletcher over Bird from the side. Swish. Darrell Fletcher with 4, and it's 31-23. 9.5 minutes to play in the opening half. Spartans trail by 8. Nagan to the corner to Voigt. Back around to the top to Koenig. They swing it to Brose. Left side jumper off the heel hard. Brose gets it back into the lane. Nice feed up the lane to Bird. Got it down. Goes to the line as Fletcher picks up number 3. Milton Bird has 12 points already. Fletcher's got his 3rd personal, and it's 31-25. The Spartans trail by 6. Bird will try to make it 5 as he will try to convert the three-point play. Sean Evans is back in at a guard spot for Normandale after getting some tape on his leg. Here's Elton Bird, 0 for 1 so far at the line. Got it. 13 for Elton Bird, 31-26. Spartans have cut it down to 5. After trailing by as many as 13, Sean Evans around the perimeter, swings it left side to Ray Winter, brings it back to the point to Othello Davis, around Brose, all the way up the lane for 2. The lane was open. It doesn't take much of an opening for Othello Davis. He's got 9 now. Here's Byron Nagan on the near side against Davis. Under 9 minutes to play in the half. 7-point lead for Normandale. Brose wants 3. Can't hit it. Nagan gets the rebound, puts it up, got it. 4 points for Nagan. 33-28, 8:45 on the clock, first half. Over the line, they'll set it up. Sean Evans on the wing, getting it to Ray Winter. Drops it inside Davis. His shot blocked by Bird, who comes away with the basketball. And Elton Bird waits for everybody to clear and then passes it off to Byron Nagin. Bird with a big block there, and the Spartans can cut it down to a three-point advantage, or two with a three-pointer on this possession. Koken brings it back to Nagin. Nagin will set it up against the zone. Brings it back to Koken. He'll try for the three, and Rusty gets the three-pointer and brings the Spartans within two, and Koken now has 6. 33-31, Normandale at the other end, missing the bank shot. The follow-up attempt by Winter. We got a travel called on Winter, and that will give the ball back to the Spartans. Vince Sanders in, Byron Nagin out, and what a spark Byron Nagin has been in the 2 tournament games. 16 points last night, and he came in here and picked up another 4. Here's Sanders on the right side, giving it to Brose. Spartans looking to tie or take the lead. Koken, three-point range, takes a dribble, backs it off to Sanders. Now Koken again, driving in, puts the ball in the air, and it's off the rim, no good. Bird tips it to the corner. Sanders chases it down. The Spartans keep possession. To the baseline and back out. Koken wants the lead. The three off the front of the rim. Comes to Sean Evans. Evans against Sanders over the line. Left side of the floor, brings it back to the near side. Robertson for 3, got it. Brett Robertson has 8, and it's 36-31. Here's Brose trying to answer. Off the rim. Rebound position. Koken up with it. Yes. Rusty with 8 points. 36-33. Spartans down by 3. Here's Robertson. Inside it goes. Hook shot up. No good. And a foul on Koenig. And that will put Ray Winter at the free throw line. Keith Koenig has his first foul. Team foul number 2 against the Spartans. 7:12 remaining in the opening half. 36-33 from Normandale. The Lions have the lead. They have led it throughout, but the Spartans have been within 2. And now Winter to shoot 2. First free throws of the game for Normandale. Spartans have hit 2 out of 4, and Winter has his 5th point as he nets the throw. 37-33. 6'7" freshman Ray Winter, 14 points, 11 rebounds a game for Normandale. Misses a second one, hard off the rim. It comes back to him, takes it up the lane, banks it, no good. And it's Koenig with a defensive board. Bounce past Sanders, goes by Davis. Works it all the way up, three-pointer on the way, banks it around, off the heel, tipped up by Bird and down. Elton Bird with 15. Othello Davis near side, 37-35, Spartans down by 2. Evans at the point against Sanders. Left side to Davis on the wing, three-point area. Brose out on him. Now to the corner. Three-pointer on the way off the rim. Picked off by Brose, and the Spartans with a possession again and a chance to tie the game or take the lead with a 3. Koken, right side of the lane, up for the shot. Can't get it to fall, but he was fouled. Rusty will step to the line, and he will shoot 2. Jeff Voigt back into the lineup. Randy Olschlager coming in for the first time. Mike Von Bank, 6'3" sophomore, gets the foul for Normandale. Elton Bird will get his first rest as Koken goes to the line here. 8 points for Rusty Koken. Got a good crowd of Spartan fans on hand here tonight. State tournament semifinals. Byron Nagin in, Jeff Brose out. Two shots for Koken. Spartans trail by 2. Rusty 1 out of 2 from the line, and he has 9 points and now 10. Spartans were down by 13, but now they are in a position to tie. Normandale came out and scored the first 9 points of the game, and then the Spartans answered with the next 5, and then got down by 13, but Koken with the free throw could tie, but doesn't. It rattles around, comes down into the arms of Mike Von Bank. Passes it off to Mike Thomas, middle of the floor. Brings it on the wing to Mike Von Bank, into the corner. This is Ray Winter. Bounce pass on the wing to Othello Davis. Davis with a dribble, drops it inside. Robertson turns to the baseline, off the glass for 2. 39-36. Robertson in double figures. Sanders at the point, working the dribble. Stops. Gives it off to Nagin. Far side of the floor. Byron Nagin lobs it all the way across for Voigt. Side of the lane. Back out to Sanders. Brings it to Nagin in the corner. Byron will shoot the 3 off the rim. Up the lane, the rebound picked off by Robertson. Moves it ahead to Davis, and he's walked. Vince Sanders had good defensive position, and Othello Davis could not put the ball down when he turned around after catching it because Sanders was there, so he took a step and moved the ball to his other hand before dribbling. 5:50 to play in the half, 39-36. Spartans trail by 3, and now Nagin will handle the point. Sanders goes to the wing on the near side. Here's Voigt, right side of the floor to Nagin, out front. Byron with the bounce pass to Sanders. Looks down low. Voigt, baseline, can't get around the defender. Stops the dribble, brings it back through. Nagin at the top against the zone. 2-1-2 zone now. Right side pass, Voigt. Back out, Nagin at the point, over to Sanders. Vince takes a dribble, then gives back to Nagin. 5:20 to go. 15 on the shot clock. Koken up high. Drives, dishes off. Voigt, fade away, off the rim. Rebound inside goes to Thomas of Normandale. Spartans down by 3. Lions get the rebound. They've been so close and had the chances to tie or take the lead, but haven't been able to do it. Voigt goes out and blocks Robertson's shot, and Koken is there waiting for it. Here's Nagin ahead to Voigt in the corner. Jeff goes back out to Nagin. Byron looks to Sanders on the wing. Now Vince will back out. Dave Retzlaff saying he wants a 2. So they're going to run something here. Koken up high at the free throw line. Sanders stops the dribble, looks left side to Koken. Koken's pass is kicked away by Othello Davis, so a fresh 45 on the clock for the Spartans. 4:36 remaining. Elton Bird back in, Randy Oschlager out. Spartans down by 3. Nagin will throw it in from the side. Byron's pass to Koken near the free throw line, back to Nagin. Now Nagin gets it back out to Sanders. Sanders top of the key, looks right side to Voigt. Voigt with the 18-footer off the rim, and the rebound comes down in the arms of Mike Von Bank. Thomas, middle of the floor, left side to Robertson, takes it down to the baseline, double team there, back out to Thomas. Othello Davis, three-pointer from the top, off. The rebound goes long to Thomas on the far side of the floor. Back to Von Bank, driving in toward the lane, nice dish off to Othello Davis, and Davis is fouled, and it will go against Koken. Rusty's got his first, team foul number 3 against the Spartans, and with 4:02 to play in the half, Normandale will be at the free throw line. Othello Davis. He has 9 points and will be shooting 2. Brett Robertson comes out, and Jeff Blumster is back in. Normandale 1 out of 2 at the free throw line so far. Here's Davis putting it up and in. So Othello Davis has 10 points, and he joins Brett Robertson in double figures for the Lions. 40-36. Normandale by 4. Trying to make it 5 with the second one. And Davis hits it. His 11th point. Lions by 5. Nagin over the line. Stops the dribble. And goes to Vince Sanders out near midcourt. Sanders will set it up. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Nagin right-hand corner. Bounce pass in, nicely done. Koken will take it up and score. Beautiful feed by Nagin from the right side. 11 points for Koken. Spartans get within 3 again. Thomas to the corner, Othello Davis. Back out to Von Bank at the point. Brings it right side to Evans. Into the corner. Thomas wants 3. Got it. Normandale's shooting the ball well. Thomas has 6. 44-38. It's back to a 6-point Normandale leads. Sanders driving in, free throw line, bounce pass off to Voigt, right side bank shot, doesn't drop. Pulled down by Jeff Blumster as Normandale continues to win the rebounding battle. Here's Evans working it right side to Von Bank. Von Bank cutting into the lane, takes it up and is fouled by Voigt. Jeff with a nice block, but getting the foul. So Voigt picks up his first, team foul number 4, but 3 of the 4 have been shooting fouls. So once again, Normandale goes to the line. Mike Von Bank will shoot 2. Von Bank has not scored yet. 3 out of 4 is a team for Normandale, and Von Bank can't get it to fall as it goes off the rim. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in the opening half. 44-38, Normandale by 6. They have led by as many as 13. Spartans have never led in the ball game. We have never been tied. In and out, Bird, the defensive board, a couple of missed free throws by Von Bank. Sanders, left side of the floor, stops. Now Voigt comes out, takes the pass, dumps it into Bird, stripped of the ball. 7th turnover for the Spartans. Here comes Thomas, free throw line, hitting Von Bank, driving baseline, out of bounds, off Von Bank, turnover number 6. for the Normandale Lions. 2:50 remaining, first half. Spartans down by 6 points right now as Sanders brings it back over the timeline. Spartan ladies are playing in Oka Ramsey. We'll get an update on that on our next break. Voigt from outside can't get it to fall, and the Spartans are cold right now. They had a nice stretch where they were hitting their shots all the way. The ball knocked away, goes out of bounds, and it was off the foot of Normandale's Sean Evans. 7 turnovers aside now, and with 2.5 minutes remaining in the half, the Spartans, who trail by 6, have the basketball. Vince Sanders walks it out of the backcourt. Koken posting high at the free throw line. Here's Brose getting the ball. He'll take it in, shoot high off the glass, doesn't fall. Rebound Voigt, fade away, got it down from in the lane. Voigt has 8 points now, and the Spartans make it 44-40 with those two. Here's Mike Thomas giving it off. Evans on the drive all the way to the hoop, misses the layup. Koken the rebound. Rusty a dribble, then middle of the floor to Sanders on the feed. Here's Voigt, left side of the lane. Dishes through. Brose back inside to Koken. Koken will put it in the air and get it. Rusty hot in the first half. He's got 13, and the Spartans cut it to 2. 44-42, minute 45 on the clock. Three-pointer off the glass, and then rebounded by Othello Davis, who takes it back to the corner. Thomas for 3. Off the side of the rim, another rebound on the offensive end, and Blumster puts it in. Boy, Normandale is just killing the Spartans on the board, and yet it's only a 4-point game. 46-42, Normandale with the lead. A minute and a half remaining in the first half. Voigt goes all the way across to Brose, back to Sanders, driving into the lane, 15-footer. Vince can't get it to fall, but Koken tips it in. Rusty was right there. 15 points for Koken, 46-44, Normandale by 2. Evans free throw line, puts it in the air. Brose got a piece of it, I believe, and now Sanders picks it up. He gets Brose up the floor. He's got Koken breaking, feeds him off the glass too hard, and Bird with the jam on the follow-up. What a beautiful play by Elton Bird. He has done that many times. It comes off the rim, only to be jammed back through by Elton, and we have our first tie, and what a way to get it. 46 apiece. Blomster right side brings it back out to Mike Thomas. Left side pass to Von Bank. Ball knocked away by Voigt, picked up by Thomas. He'll reset with a half minute to go in the opening half. Tied up, Thomas spinning into the lane, feeds it back out. Jump shot by Blomster, good. And Normandale gets a lead back as Blomster gets his 8th point. 20 seconds to go in the half, 48-46. Spartans down by 2. Sanders brings it up the floor. Sanders will set it up. Koken posting high, left side to Voigt, back to Sanders. Takes it right side to Brose, 5 seconds. Brose will square, shoot, miss. Bird, rebound up at the baseline. Got it down at the buzzer, and we are tied up at the half as Elton Bird concludes the half with a rebound bucket as time expires. And after 20 minutes of play in the State Community College semifinals from Normandale, it's the host team, the Lions, and the Fergus Falls Community College Spartans all knotted up at 48 apiece, and we'll recap it for you in 2 minutes. All right, and here we're all tied at 48 as we head into the second half. Vince Sanders, Jeff Brose, Elton Bird, Rusty Koken, and Jeff Voigt on the floor. Bird feeds it through to Voigt, left side to Sanders. Spartans have never led in this game. They're looking to get the lead here to start the second half, though. Brose goes across the floor. Sanders will shoot the 3. That's off. Bird controls the rebound. Baseline fadeaway. Got it. And the Spartans have their first lead of this ball game, and it comes less than a half minute into the second half at 50-48. And the Normandale Lions misfire on the pass underneath and turn it over. 8th turnover for Normandale. Spartans get the ball with Vince Sanders pushing it up the near side to Voigt. Goes back to the point. Koken for 3. Got it. Rusty Koken has 18. Bird's got 21, and the Spartans are up by 5. Bounce pass side of the lane. Up at the baseline, the shot curls in over the rim. Ray Winter has 7 now. 19 minutes to play in the ball game. 53-50. Koken up the alley, and a foul, a charge on Rusty Koken. Rusty's got his second personal. Team foul number 1. Spartans turn it over for the 8th time. And the ball reverts back to the possession of the Normandale Lions. 53-50, Spartans by 3. They had a 5-point lead a moment ago. Normandale is led by as many as 13. They had not trailed at all in the first half. Sean Evans to the corner. Now they drop it inside. Winter trying to dribble, loses a handle on it. Othello Davis picks it up on the wing. Back to the point. Thomas, three-pointer, swishes it through, and we're tied at 53. Mike Thomas has 9. Third time that this game has been tied. Now Sanders will work it up right side to Brose. Three-pointer by Jeff is off. Rebound into the lane, and Evans is fouled by Brose. And Jeff Brose is off on his shooting touch. He has his first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Spartans to start the second half. 18:27 remaining in the ball game. And Sean Evans will throw the ball in. Evans gives to Thomas, who gives it back to Evans. And Evans will dribble it over the line. Against Brose out front. Right side, Othello Davis. Davis bluffs the shot, cuts in, bounce pass down low, baseline, bank shot doesn't drop. Bird tips it out. Here's Voigt to Brose. Brose from 15, and Jeff hits that one, and the Spartans get the lead back at 55-53, and Brose has his first 2 of the ball game. Jeff had trouble shooting last night. Had only 4 points. Couldn't get his shot down. Left side, Thomas. Drops it inside. This is Robertson turning, banking it. No good. Koken mishandles the rebound. Picked up by Thomas in the lane. Ahead to Othello Davis. Baseline layup is good. Spartans had the possession but lost the handle on it. 55 aside now with 17:40 to play. Bird inside muscles his way up and puts it down. And that is 23 for Elton. Boy, they're getting the ball into Elton, and he's just taking charge when he gets his hands on it. 57-55, 17 and a half on the clock. As Evans sets it to the corner. Thomas kicks it inside. Robertson off the glass and down, and Robertson has 12. We are tied now at 57. Inside again to Bird. Ball knocked loose and recovered by Normandale as the Spartans turn it over. Up the right side, Robertson for 3. Off the heel, hard, comes to him on the wing, takes it into the lane, stripped to the ball, Koken the foul. 2-shot foul. So Rusty gets his third, and the Spartans will have to go to the bench here with 17:05 to play. And Rusty with his third personal foul. Keith Koenig is up. Brett Robertson goes to the line. Robertson will shoot 2. He has not been to the line yet tonight. He does have 12 points. He averages 19 a game, and there's number 13. As the Lions get the lead back at 58-57. The winner goes on to play for the state title tomorrow here at Normandale at 4 o'clock against the Northland Pioneers, the Northwest Division champions. Robertson hits both free throws, and it's now 59-57. Spartans down by 2, 17 on the clock. Sanders penetrating, then his ball stolen as he passed it off. Back comes Normandale. Thomas right side of the floor to the corner. Back out to Evans. To the middle. Here's Ray Winter to the corner to Davis, and Voigt runs into him. As Davis faked the shot, Voigt went up to try to block it, and he ran into Davis. So Voigt has his second. The Spartans are doing what Normandale did to start the game. They have picked up 4 very quick fouls here in the second half. And in a close game like this, you certainly don't want to put a team in the bonus early. Brett Robertson will throw the ball in along the baseline. Got it to Ray Winter. Back to Robertson. 3-pointer on the way. Off the rim, Othello Davis. Another offensive board. He puts a fadeaway up off the rim. Bird the board. Elton kicks it ahead to Brose. Left side of the floor. Brose against Thomas. Outside jump shot short. Rebounded by Evans. Takes it up the middle of the floor. Evans stopping. Feeding through the lane. And a shot on the way off the heel. Bird is there for the rebound. Back comes Elton right up the middle. Has Koenig trailing. Elton to the baseline. Puts the ball in the air over the bucket. Tipped loose and rebounded inside by Brett Robertson. On the near side, Sean Evans to the corner. Bounce pass to Davis. Inside on Brose. Misses the shot. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it goes off Koenig and will remain in Normandale's possession. 16:04 remaining in the ball game. Lions lead it by 2. The pace has quickened here in the second half. Brett Robertson will throw it in, and the Lions will spread it out on the inbounds play and get it into Ray Winter in the corner. Back out to Sean Evans to the corner. The shot on the way. Robertson nails the 3. Brett Robertson has 17, and it's now a 5-point Normandale lead. A 10-point swing after the Spartans had led by 5 early on in this second half. Throws to Sanders. Three-pointer by Vince. That's short. Voigt the rebound. Takes it up for two, and he got it. Voigt's in double figures with 10. 62-59. Spartans trail by 3. Here's Brett Robertson firing to the free throw line. Winter, yes. Ray Winter with 9 nice shooters on this Normandale team. 15 and a half minutes remaining. 64-59. Spartans down by 5. Sanders up top. Over to Brose on the wing. Jeff brings it back to Vince Sanders. Takes a dribble, gives it back to Brose. Jeff wants to hit one of those threes, and there it is. Jeff Brose gets his first three-pointer down, and he's got 5, and it's 64-62. Right side Thomas, back around to Evans to the point. Robertson, Othello Davis, they kick it inside. Bird knocks it away. Koenig comes up with it. Now Koenig passes off to Vince Sanders. Under 15 minutes to play. Spartans within 2. Sanders is fouled out front by Sean Evans. His first, team foul number 1 on Normandale. Byron Nagan will come in, and Jeff Brose will... No, Vince Sanders is going to come out. (64-62). Normandale by a bucket. Brose works it into Byron Nagan. Nagan sets it right side to Voigt, gives it back to Byron. Top of the key, three-pointer open, off the heel hard, rebounded by Evans, up the side to Thomas. Thomas right side, takes it up against Brose, misses a shot, tipped up off the rim. Nagan comes through to get the rebound. Nagan double teamed to the backcourt, ahead to Bird at midcourt. Elton to the free throw line, passes off to Brose, open from 3, and it's off, no good. Bird gets the offensive board and ties it up at 64. Elton's got 27 now. Baseline shot by Robertson. We've got a foul called on Koenig. 64 aside, 14-18 to go. And Keith Koenig will pick up his second personal. And we'll see Brett Robertson at the line once again. He is 2 out of 2 and has 17 points. I think a moment ago I said Elton had 27. He has 25. Had 19 at halftime. Rusty Koken had 15. He's got a 3 this half, so he's got 18. Robertson hits the free throw. He's even with Koken with 18 points. Normandale has hit 6 of 9 from the line. The Spartans 3 of 6. Normandale leads by 1, 65-64, and now by 2. Robertson's an outstanding shooter, 6'7" freshman. Koenig getting pressured by Evans, gives to Nagan. Nagan brings it up the middle. Nice feed to Bird and a two-hand jam. Boy, did he fake the defense. Holy cow, what a feed by Nagan. He faked the pass to the corner. The defense moved, and Bird was open underneath for the jam, and Nagan set him up beautifully. Voigt picks up the loose ball, now throws it away. Normandale had coughed it up. Spartans give it right back. Baseline drive. Winter fouled, and it's Nagan. So Byron picks up his first. And the Spartans are already at 16 fouls. That was not a shooting foul. Normandale will throw it in. No, it was a shooting foul. Ray Winter goes to the line. He's got 9 points, is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. 13:49 to go. 66 apiece. And now Winter will try to snap the tie, and he puts it up, and no good. He'll get another. Lions put it up and in. Winter now with 10 points. Here's Bird taking the pass. Works it up the near side. Pulls up the dribble just in time as Evans gave him some pressure. Nagan reverses it to Brose, drops it into Koenig, goes back to Brose in the corner. Now Jeff will bring it back inside. Koenig is there for the bank shot. He gets it down, and the Spartans get the lead back. Koenig has 4. Here's Thomas left side, 68-67. Thomas turns it over. He looked inside, took his eyes off his dribble for a moment there and lost it, as he was too close to the sideline to be not paying attention to how he was dribbling. He was dribbling the ball behind him, backing up toward the sideline, and looked up inside and dribbled it out of bounds. 13:20 to play. 67 for Normandale. The Spartans are at 68. Sanders right side to Voigt. Back to Sanders, drives into the lane, 10-footer, swish. Vince has 2. Spartans are up by 3. Left side, Robertson, foot on the line, off the rim, rebounded by Voigt. Voigt hands it off to Sanders. We go on to the 13-minute mark. Sanders pushes it ahead. Right side, Nagin has the open three-pointer, and Nagin hits it, and the Spartans have their biggest lead. With Byron Nagin netting the 3, they are up by 6. Nagin has his 7th point, 73-67 on the drive, all the way to the hoop. Short off the rim, Bird tips it, Koenig had it, lost it. Now it's grabbed by Robertson, up for the shot, got it down somehow. Nice job by Brett Robertson, 73-69, 12.5 minutes to play. Here's Sanders bringing it back, hitting Voigt in the corner, goes around Robertson, banks it, no good, tipped by Bird, Othello Davis can't handle it. Here's Nagin, baseline fadeaway, in and out, tipped inside, and now Othello Davis gets the board. Spartans had a couple of good opportunities there, couldn't get it to fall. Sean Evans driving into the lane, nice feed off to Winter, banks it through. Ray Winter with 12. 73-71, Spartans by a bucket with 12 minutes to go. Here's Vince Sanders working up against Sean Evans. Right side pass to Jeff Voigt on the wing. Goes all the way across to Nagin. Three-pointer is open again. Byron rattles that one around, no good. We've got a foul on the back by Koenig. Keith picks up his 3rd, and he'll stay in. Voigt's going to come out. Koken is back in. So Koken and Koenig now both have 3. Darrell Fletcher has 3 for Normandale, but he has not been in this second half. Spartans have committed 7 fouls. The bonus is on now. Every time they foul a Normandale Lion, unless it's a charge, the Lions will go to the line. Normandale has picked up only 1 second-half foul. That could be a very big statistic down the stretch. Free throw is good by Brett Robertson. 22 points for Robertson. 73-72, Spartans by 1. Normandale trying to tie, and Robertson gives them the tie at 73. Game was tied twice at the very end of the first half. We've been tied 6 times already in the second half. Koken left side back to Sanders. Got a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be on Ray Winter, who picks up his 3rd as he was trying to keep Bird away from the bucket. Only the second team foul, though, on Normandale. They've still got 4 to give. Randy Olschlager is up, and he may come in now to replace Koenig, who has 3, and Keith is going to come out. Darrell Fletcher in for the first time, number 44, with 3 fouls, replacing Ray Winter, who has 3. Byron Nagin will throw it in. From underneath the offensive bucket, tied up at 73, to the corner to Koken. Koken drives in, goes into the lane, alters his shot, misses it, goes through Bird's hands, and picked up by Robertson, who gives to Othello Davis. Davis over the line, top of the key, right side to Sean Evans. Ahead, baseline, Fletcher has the open shot over the bucket. Picked up on the near side by Blumster. Othello Davis back out front. Lob pass inside, and Olschlager anticipates it and swipes it away. Here's Bird taking the pass into the lane. It won't fall for him, but he will go to the line. Blumster picked up the foul, and that will be his 2nd. And Elton Bird will shoot 2. Normandale will bring Mike Thomas in, and Sean Evans will come off. So Elton Bird will step to the line. Elton has hit 1 out of 2 free throws tonight. He'll get 2 here. Elton with 27 points, leading scorer in the game. The Spartans and the Lions are tied up at 73. Bird with the shot. Got it. Spartans get the lead back. They have hit 4 out of 7 free throws. 10 out of 14 for Normandale from the line. And now Bird missing. The rebound to the wing. Bird gets it. Back out to Nagin. Sets it to Vince Sanders. Sanders up high. Over to Nagin on the wing. Down into the corner now. Back out to Vince. Sanders to Koken to Sanders. Under 11 minutes to play. One dribble off to Koken. Nagin is open in the corner again. Loads it up. Misses. The rebound to Othello Davis on the wing. Back come the Lions. Ahead left side to Robertson. Down in the corner to Thomas. Guarded by Nagin. Brings it back to Robertson. Fires it up the lane and overthrows Jeff Blumster. And that is turnover number 13 for Normandale. Spartans have the basketball and a 1-point lead with 10:40 to play as Vince Sanders brings it over the line. Sanders setting it up on the far side of the floor. Fires it in through Olschlager's hands and out of bounds. Last touch by Fletcher. Bird almost reached for it, then pulled his hand back, and it went off Fletcher out of bounds, so Nagin will throw it in with 10.5 on the clock. Byron Nagin's pass goes to the corner to Koken, back out to Vince Sanders. Sanders one dribble, then off to Nagin on the wing. Byron looks back to Vince Sanders. Left side, Koken has the three-pointer open off the rim. Fletcher gets the board, moves it ahead to Thomas. Off to Robertson into the lane against Koken, and we're going to have a foul called on Rusty for blocking. The shot did not fall. Koken's going to pick up his fourth. Jeff Brose is in, Nagin comes out, and we'll see Voigt back in, and I'm sure that will bring Koken to the bench with his fourth foul. 74-73 Spartans. Robertson at the line to try to tie it and then try to give his team the lead. Robertson has 13 of his 23 points here in the second half, and he has 6 of them from the line, having hit all 6 of his free throw opportunities. 2-shot foul, and it is good. So once again, Robertson ties the game at 74 aside. Second shot in the air, and it is good. So the lead goes back to the Normandale Lions. Robertson has 25 points. It's 75-74 Normandale. Jeff Brose lobs it into Olschlager. Up for the shot, misses it, draws a foul, and it's Fletcher getting his fourth. So Olschlager will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Randy has not scored yet. 10:06 remaining. The winner goes on to play for the title tomorrow night here at Normandale, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, at 4 o'clock against the Northland Pioneers. Olschlager will shoot. It's off the front of the rim, no good. One more try. Into the lineup is Jamie Hines, a 6'5 freshman for the first time for Normandale. Bird comes out. Keith Koenig is in. 10 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the ball game. 75-74 Normandale. Olschlager with his second free throw, in and out. Normandale gets a rebound, and it's Mike Thomas up the right side to Brett Robertson. Back to the point. Jay Gibson passes it along the lane. Blomster fade away on the way off the rim. Tipped up over the hoop and controlled by Koenig. Outlet pass goes to Sanders. Vince Sanders with a bounce pass to Voigt. Back out to Sanders, three-point range. He drives in all the way to the baseline, off the glass, won't get it down. Olschlager, the follow-up shot will count, and he'll go to the line. Randy Olschlager hits the bucket, and Olschlager will go to the line as Brett Robertson committed the foul. Randy's got his first 2 points. Spartans get the lead back at 76-75. And now Olschlager trying to convert the three-point play. Randy 0 for 2 at the line, 0 for 3 at the line. The rebound to the corner, and a foul is going to be called on Voigt as he ran into Jamie Hines going after the loose ball, and that'll put Hines at the line for the 1-and-1. Voigt picks up his third. Normandale still not in the bonus. They need 2 more fouls before they start putting the Spartans on the line in the bonus situation. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left. Spartans leading by 1 at 76-75. Koenig's going to come out. Bird's going to come in. Spartans have Jeff Voigt and Keith Koenig with 3 fouls apiece, and Rusty Koken with 4. Normandale has Darrell Fletcher with 4, Brett Robertson and Ray Winter with 3 each, as Jamie Hines ties the game up. Hines makes it 76 apiece. We've already had 5 lead changes, and Hines will try to make it 6. Can't do it. Bird tips it up off the glass. It goes out of bounds off Elton Bird. And the ball belongs to the Normandale Lions. Lions from underneath. They'll throw it in with Jeff Blomster. They line it up on the far side of the lane. The inbounds goes to Hines. Takes a dribble, then gets it back to Thomas. Gibson on the near side. Back on the wing. Bounce pass into the lane. In a crowd, forcing the shot and getting it to drop is Brett Robertson. Well, he is quite a player. 6 lead changes now. The 3 won't fall for Brose, and the rebound picked up by Normandale. Spartans trail by 2, 78-76. Thomas on the wing against Sanders. Brings it around the perimeter. Passes off to Robertson. 9 minutes to play. Blomster, turnaround shot off the rim. Bird the rebound. Elton being pestered by Hines. The outlet to Sanders up the left side of the floor. Spartans down by 2. Vince Sanders goes to Voigt. Left side jumper on the way. Voigt rattles it around, no good. Bird's got the rebound, and we've got a foul called inside. And it's going to be on Robertson, I believe. And that would be his 4th. Robertson gets his 4th. Bird will not get to go to the line here. The bonus is not on yet. The Spartans will throw it in from underneath with 8 minutes and 46 seconds to play. Back into the lineup is Ray Winter, 6'7" freshman. He's got 3 fouls. Robertson now with 4, along with Fletcher. So the inside people for Normandale getting into some foul trouble. Brose has the ball, brings it back out to Vince Sanders. Now back to Brose on the wing. To the baseline, Jeff will shoot and tie the game at 78. Brose now with 7. 8.5 minutes to go. Tied up at Normandale is Jay Gibson. 5'10" freshman guard will set it up to the corner. Pass taken there by Ray Winter. Drops it inside to Hines. Driving baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Normandale will turn it over for the 14th time in this ball game. Othello Davis is back in. Also Sean Evans back into the lineup. Pass taken by Vince Sanders. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Tied up at 78. Sanders on the penetration. Gives off to Voigt. Now Jeff passes back for Brose, and it goes by him and all the way through, and it's going to belong to Normandale on the over and back. Turnovers are even at 14. Normandale will throw it in from the near side with just over 8 minutes to play. 8:04 showing, 78 apiece. Othello Davis goes into the backcourt to take the pass and then brings it back over to Sean Evans. Evans against Brose. Off to Davis, drops it left corner. Back to the point. Thomas will shoot the 3 off the rim. The rebound in the lane, picked up by Winter. He can't get it to fall. Tipped by Brose, and the Spartans get it. Outlet pass to Sanders. Left side cuts to the middle. Vince to the free throw line. Ahead to Koenig at the baseline. Back through to Brose. 16-footer off the front of the rim. Koenig, the offensive rebound, will reset it to Sanders. Vince Sanders backs up on the dribble. 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. The Spartans are all tied up with Normandale. Baseline jumper. Voigt breaks the tie. Jeff Voigt with 12, and the Spartans are up 80-78. Here's Sean Evans, left side to Othello Davis. Davis goes down to the corner with the ball. Now on the right wing, pass into the lane. Shot on the way off the rim, no good. Bird gets the rebound. Elton's pass off to Sanders. 7 minutes to go. Up the floor, Voigt baseline, nice feed to Koenig, and 2 for Keith. And a nice assist by Jeff Voigt. That's 6 points now for Koenig. 82-78, Spartans by 4 as Sean Evans sets it up at the point. Left side to Othello Davis, down to the baseline. The shot by Winter is good. Ray Winter has 14 points, and it's 82-80 in favor of the Spartans. They are up by 2 with 6.5 minutes on the clock. Vince Sanders gives to Brose on the wing. Jeff Brose a dribble, then off to Sanders. Vince holds the ball, gives to Voigt, goes to the corner. Brose driving baseline, reverses it off the glass, can't get it to fall. The rebound comes to the corner, it goes off. The Spartans, they say. Well, looked like off a red jersey to me, but the ball belongs to Normandale now, and the Spartans' 15th turnover with 6:15 to play. 82-80, Spartans have the lead. Othello Davis left side into the lane. Winter against Bird, rejected by Bird, and a foul on Bird. Elton will pick up his second personal. Shooting foul will put Ray Winter at the free throw line, where he is 2 for 4. Well, Normandale has hit 10 out of 12 from the line in the second half. 13 out of 18 for the game. We've got a timeout on the floor with 6:10 to play. The Spartans use a timeout, and it's Fergus Falls leading Normandale 82-80. Well, I thought we'd get an update there on that Spartan ladies score, and if we have one, we'll pass it along to you if we get a final. As the Spartan men here are leading by 2, but Ray Winter is going to try to knot that game up with a couple of free throws, and he does. Well, he hits the first one anyway, 82-81. Winter again to the line. Second one on the way, and it is good. So we are knotted up at 82 apiece. 6:05 on the clock. Sanders over the line to Jeff Voigt. Voigt gives it back to Sanders. Right side penetrating baseline. Dishes off for Bird. Knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Normandale. Ray Winter through the lane. Passing it off to Thomas. Misses a layup. Draws a foul. And it's Voigt getting the personal. And Jeff now joins Rusty Koken with 4 fouls. And Mike Thomas will go to the line. Thomas has 9 points. 5:51 to go. 82 aside. And Thomas will shoot. 2 shots. Second half points for Normandale have come from the line. Thomas misses. The Spartans have 1 in the second half from the line. They have 4 in the game. Normandale has 15. Jeff Voigt's going to come out as he has 4 fouls. Rusty Koken with 4 is in, and now Thomas gets his 10th point, and the lead goes back to Normandale at 83-82 with 5:45 to go. Bros double-teamed at midcourt. Stops the dribble, gives off to Vince Sanders. Sanders passes back to Bros, drives in, free throw line jumper is open, and Jeff puts it through, and the Spartans get the lead back. That's our 9th lead change. And Bros now with all 9 of his points in the second half. 84-83, 5.5 minutes to go. Right side of the floor, Thomas looks inside. Turnaround shot at the baseline. Good. Back to Normandale. Goes the lead. Ray Winter hit that fadeaway shot. 85-84 Lions. Sanders handling the ball, avoiding the pressure. Bros baseline, goes up for the shot. Got it down, and it's going to be a foul on the drive against Jeff Blomster, so no basket. 3rd foul on Blomster. Bros the 1-1. Jeff's got 9 points. Spartans trail by 1, 85-84. 5:12 to go. The winner meets Northland tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock. Bros hits the free throw. We're tied again. Spartans trailed the entire first half. They were down by as much as 13. Tied the game at 46, ended the first half tied at 48. And it has been close ever since. Spartans did lead by 6 at one time. Now the Spartans have the lead back. It's the 11th lead change of the game, all here in the second half. And it's 86-85 Spartans. Sean Evans passing it off on the wing to Jeff Blomster. Back to Evans, and we have 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Evans in the corner brings it back to Mike Thomas. Thomas drops it into Davis, and Othello Davis with a left-hand shot that goes. 15 for Davis. 12 lead changes. Normandale 87. Spartans 86 as Sanders brings it into the front court. Sanders passes over to Koken on the wing. Takes it down low to the baseline. Feeds it back through for Sanders. Vince penetrating toward the lane, off to Bros. Free throw line shot is open, and Bros puts it down. Well, Jeff has certainly got the hot hand now. He didn't score in the first half, but he's got 13 in the second half. And he gives the Spartans a lead at 88-87 with 4:25 to go. Othello Davis works it down low to the baseline. Back through it comes to Thomas. Now to the point. On the left wing, Davis. Out to the point to Sean Evans. Right side to Thomas. Now to Sean Evans. Over to Thomas. Right sideline. Othello Davis drops it inside. Forcing his way up for the shot and missing. And we've got a foul. Ray Winter missed the shot, and Mike Thomas gets the rebounding foul. And that's going to put a Spartan at the line, and I believe it's Keith Koenig. Mike Thomas has his first foul. We have 4:06 remaining in the ball game. It's 88-87. Spartans have the lead by 1. Four minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Keith Koenig at the line with 6 points tonight. First time Keith has been at the free throw line. And he got it. Spartans lead at 89-87. Koenig has his 7th point. He had 8 rebounds last night. Second one on the way, and Koenig nets them both. 8 points for Keith. Spartans lead it by 3 at 90-87 as Thomas steps over the line. Thomas will set it up right sideline to Robertson. Back to Thomas, brings it over to Othello Davis. Down into the corner. Blomster back to the point. Thomas to Robertson. Off to Othello Davis for 3. Got it. We're tied at 90. Othello Davis with 18 points. Now Bros All the way across for Koken. Back to Koenig, free throw line. Off to Sanders. Vince backs up on the dribble. 3.5 minutes to play. Bros in the corner. Baseline feeding. Bird for 2. Bird's got 30. Bros gets the assist, and the Spartans are up 92-90 with 3:20 on the clock. Thomas lobs it over to Othello Davis on the wing. Back up high, it goes to Blumster. Here's Thomas out front, bringing it to Blumster. Three-pointer on the way, and Blumster gives a lead right back to Normandale. 14 times we've had a lead change, 93-92. Normandale by 1. Here's Bros in the right corner, back to Sanders. Vince holding the ball, back out to Koken, over to Bros. Couple of dribbles, then off to Sanders. Vince returns it to Jeff Bros, left side of the floor, back to Sanders, driving in. Here's Koken, he'll take the 3. Rusty got it. 15 lead changes, and Rusty Koken now has 21 points, including 3 three-pointers, and the Spartans are up by a bucket, 95-93. On the drive, Thomas, baseline feed, nice feed, and a foul on the drive, and it goes against Bird, and that's going to put Ray Winter to the line. Elton Bird gets his 3rd foul. 2 minutes and 32 seconds remain in the ballgame. Jeff Voigt is going to come back in. 2 shots for Ray Winter. Winter's got 18 points. He has hit 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. Brett Robertson is a high scorer in the game with 27, but Winter is second. That's for Normandale with 18. Tied with teammate Othello Davis. Elton Bird has 30 to lead all scorers. Rusty Koken with 21. 13 for Jeff Bros, all in the second half. Free throw is good. 95-94, and Winter will go for the tie now. Boy, Normandale's free throws have kept them close in this second half. They have made 14 to the Spartans 4 in the second half, and now 15 to the Spartans 4. Outscored them by 11 from the free throw line, and we're tied up at 95. Koken right side to Voigt. Back out to Sanders, returns it to Voigt on the wing, gives to Vince Sanders. 2:20 on the clock. Sanders moving in on the wing, off to Koken. Free throw line, now Bros, 12-footer. No, he passes off to Voigt. He misses right down low along the baseline. Bird the offensive rebound, though, and Elton's got his 31st and 32nd points. Nice fake by Bros. He went up for the shot, got it to Voigt, who couldn't drop it in along the baseline, but Bird was there with a big rebound. 97-95. Three-pointer off the rim by Thomas. Davis rebounds in the corner. Back through to Robertson. Under 2 minutes to go. Thomas has it up front. Right side to Othello Davis. He wants 3, and Davis off the side of the rim. No good. Sanders the rebound. Has it stolen away, and a backcourt foul on Othello Davis. Davis picks up his 2nd, and that will put Vince Sanders at the line for the 1-and-1. The Normandale Lions, ranked number 1 in the state, up against the Spartans of Fergus Falls, ranked number 3 in the state. They have split their series so far this year. Spartans winning at home 92-83, losing here 91-82. And right now leading 97-95 with Vince Sanders at the line and 1:44 to go. Sanders will shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Got it. Vince has his 3rd point. 98-95, Spartans by 3. Sanders at the line again. Puts it in the air. Good, and the Spartans are up by 4. Their biggest lead of the game has been 6. Couple of big free throws there by Sanders. 1:40 to go. Spartans lead at 99-95. Into the lane. Robertson on the drive, and we're going to have a foul called. Is it Bros? It is Bros who gets the foul. Jeff picks up his 2nd. And we're going to see Robertson at the line. Brett Robertson hasn't missed. 8 out of 8 at the line tonight. And 27 points. And he will shoot 2. 6'7" freshman puts it up and in. Substitution being made, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Spartans here. 1:35 remaining. Spartans want a timeout. We'll come back in a minute. They're up 99-96. They lost 63-56. All right, Chuck, thank you. Brett Robertson hits the free throw, and it's 99-97. Spartans lead by 2 here, and we've got a foul as Voigt was handling the ball out front. Thomas trying to take it away from him, picks up his second personal foul. Spartan ladies losing tonight. (63-56) the final. So it's into the consolation round tomorrow for the Spartan ladies, and they will play at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Voigt at the line, nails it. 13th point for Jeff Voigt. A minute and a half remaining here at Normandale. Spartans lead it by 3, and a big free throw here. It would take 2 possessions then. Yes, Voigt got them both. 14 for Jeff Voigt. 101-97, a 3 by Robertson from way out. He misses. Voigt the rebound. The ball stolen away in the backcourt. Put up, no good. Offensive board. Winter got it down, and it's 101-99. And we've got a foul in the backcourt. What do we have now? Got a foul and a timeout. A foul on FM 103 starting at 12:30 with Lake Park Audubon against Perham, 2:15 for Battle Lake against Hillcrest, and 4 o'clock for Rothsay and Pelican Rapids. Spartans will face pressure in the backcourt now as Rusty Koken looks to throw the ball in with the Spartans up by 2 points, and Brose is fouled in the backcourt. And it is Sean Evans picking up his second, and Jeff Brose will go to the line. And the all-important free throws down the stretch. And here's what Dave Retzlaff and I were talking about on the pregame show tonight. I asked him about the importance of the sophomores in a state tournament. And he said, when I think it makes the most difference is down the stretch in a close ball game. Here we are. And here's Jeff Brose, who has been in pressure situations a million times. Maybe not that many, but Jeff nets the free throw here. And the Spartans are up by 3, and now Brose can give the Spartans a 4-point lead. He was the man that nailed that win against Northland, you'll recall. He got it again. Well, Jeff, well, he wasn't around in the first half very much, but he has 15 in the second half, and the Spartans are up by 4 at 103-99. Evans, top of the key, pumps it off the front of the rim, and Bird gets the rebound, and Elton is fouled in the backcourt. The foul goes against Ray Winter, who picks up his 4th. And Elton Bird's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 32 points for Elton Bird tonight. The Spartans have gone to Elton in a number of situations, and he's gotten the job done in most cases. He's had the type of game that he needed to have here tonight in this semifinal to keep the Spartans in contention for a state championship berth. They're trying to get to that state final game for the 3rd consecutive year. They won it 2 years ago against Mesabi, lost last year to Mesabi, and right now they are a minute and 2 seconds away from meeting Northland in what would be an all-Northwest Division final. Bird hits the throw. 33 for Elton. And it's 104-99. Spartans can go up by 6, don't do it. The rebound is picked off inside by Jeff Blomster. Up the floor it comes to Robertson. He can shoot the 3s. Here's Sean Evans with it now. Back to Robertson, double teamed out front. Spartans aren't giving him a lot of room around the perimeter. Here's Evans at the point. Thomas back to Evans. 45 on the clock. Evans back to Robertson. Passes it off. Thomas will crank the 3 off the heel, up high off the back of the backcourt, and the Spartans will get possession. 37 seconds left in this state tournament semifinal game at Normandale Community College. 104-99, Spartans by 5, and Rusty Koken brings it into Vince Sanders, and Sanders is fouled by Evans immediately. 3rd foul on Sean Evans. And back to the free throw line, Vince Sanders, who has 4 points and has hit both of his free throw opportunities. Boy, the game has been tied 15 times, 13 of those times here in the second half. We've had 15 lead changes, and the Spartans have equaled their biggest lead now as Sanders picks up his 5th point, and they lead at 105-99, a 6-point advantage over the Normandale Lions on their home floor. Just 35 seconds to go. Sanders trying to make it a 3-possession lead. Got it. 7-point lead for the Spartans. Here comes Thomas. Feeds it off to Evans. Driving in. Baseline jumper. And it's off the rim. No good. Tipped away inside. Koken gets it on the defensive board. Ahead to Bros. Now Sanders up off the glass and in. And the Spartans are up by 9 at 108-99. Othello Davis is fouled by Sanders as he cranks the 3, and Vince tried to do his best to stay away, but couldn't do it. Davis is going to go to the line, but nothing short of a miracle will help Normandale now, because the Spartans are up 108-99 and look to be headed into that championship game for a 3rd straight year. Othello Davis at the line. He has 18 points and is 2 of 2. Free throw is up and good. 19 for Davis. Normandale's going to take a timeout. And we will too, with 14 seconds to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Our score, the Spartans 108, the Lions 100. Free throw no good by Davis. A loose ball in the lane picked up by Thomas. He takes a timeout with 10 seconds to go. Davis missed the free throw, and we have a timeout for Normandale. Well, tomorrow afternoon, the Spartans will go up against the Northland Pioneers in the State Men's Community College Basketball Championship game. And that will take place at 4 o'clock here at Normandale Community College. And I'll be back here to bring you the action tomorrow afternoon in that one. And we certainly hope you'll be able to join us. Oates LeGrand will be on his way to Concordia tomorrow afternoon. Oates will bring you 3 District 23 boys basketball games starting at 12:30. Lake Park Audubon against Perham, followed by Battle Lake Hillcrest at 2:15 and Rothsay Pelican Rapids at 4 o'clock. Ball will be thrown in from underneath now by Brett Robertson. Robertson will pass it to the corner. Now he'll take the 3 as he gets the ball back off the rim, comes to the corner to Othello Davis. Davis will shoot the 3 over Voigt. Short rebound underneath, up and in by Jeff Blumster. But the Spartans have come into the Lions' den here at Normandale, and they come out the victors 108-102 and will advance to the state championship game in what will be an all-Northwest Division final against the Northland Pioneers. The Pioneers had a tremendous comeback tonight to defeat Wilmer by a score of 81-80, and the Spartans downing Normandale here tonight by 6 points, 108-102, to advance to the state championship game for the 3rd consecutive year. And we'll be back to recap it in 2 minutes.